From Havana, Cuba, Irene Rodriguez's raw talent for dance was discovered at a young age. She quickly ascended to a professional Spanish and flamenco dancer and has received international acclaim. Now, she has more than 20 years' experience as a dancer, teacher, and choreographer, and resides right here in Tampa.
Irene is energy and light and creativity.
Flamenco is an energizing form of dance, and Irene has a professionalism that is so precise and energetic, and it's really based on her personality, which is so determined to be that way, and she makes it come through in her performances.
Since she was leader, she was different to the other girls of her group. You can see her over everybody.
I started dancing ballet because my mom, she took ballet lessons when she was young. And I used to skip the classes because in the next studio they were teaching flamenco style. So I used to hear the music and the footwork, and I used to escape to the other lessons. So one day the flamenco teacher took me by my hand and asked for my mom. And my mom said, yes, she's my daughter, Irene is my daughter, but maestra, there is a mistake. Irene takes ballet lessons, no flamenco lessons. She said, that is what you think. Irene has been sneaking my classes for 3 months now, so you owe me some money. And it was the beginning of my relationship, the same with ballet and flamenco. So I started studying both careers at the same time. And I'm very happy because ballet is aesthetic and prepares the body for all the styles you really want to face dancing. And flamenco is the passion. Flamenco is the real expression of your soul through the movement, in my opinion. In 2012, I opened the Compañía Irene Rodriguez company, and it became really successful in the country. And I arrived to have 400 students for many years and an amazing studio of 4 floors in the Malecón of Havana until I decided to emigrate and, realize my career and develop my career here in the U.S.
Tampa has a deep and rich history of connections to Cuba and to Spain. So flamenco has actually been around the community, but we've never had a performer of the stature of Irene, and that's what's exciting.
Her technique is above what some people can do today. In the same way, Irene teach the kids like that. So we are so honored to have Irene in this area. It's just like a master class every time that the kids are getting involved with Irene's.
Eso es. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
As a teacher, what's really amazing about her is that often people choreograph or they teach. They don't do both, but she does both extremely well. And it doesn't matter what age or advanced level or not.
I like it. I like my teacher. I like the footwork. What I like about the footwork is the sound.
When you enter Irene's class, you enter in the knowledge that she is the profesora. She's the professor. You're going to respect her. You're going to give all your attention to her. because the dance of flamenco demands it. So she's very precise in her expectation of what we're going to give her in the class, because she gives everything to us.
Okay? Don't think about the step. Think about the power of the movement and the feeling you want to express with that. One more time the same phrase and continue to the end.
She's tough. We have a joke. I don't know if she's aware of it or not. We call it Irene one more time, because it's never one more time. It's always more than one time. But she's very exacting.
She spends a lot of time on the clapping, because you have to get the beat of the music correct, otherwise you can't do the footwork.
I love the musicality. I love being a musician. At the same time, I am a dancer. Because when you do footwork, you are creating percussion with your legs. And in fact, not only with your legs, we call it footwork, but in fact, it's a complete percussion, because we do palma, we do percussion in our body. It's like you with your body are playing this music. So I always try to convey that, because for me it's really important, the communion and relationship between the music and the dance. And never be over.
Dance is just so lovely because it is that human interaction. And I think she shares a lot of her history and stories very generously with people. And the transitions that she's been forced to make for herself, and she brings that into the room, and I think it's very inspiring to the people that she works with.
We really get, right now, one of the best international dancer in flamenco ever.
To learn more, visit IreneRodriguezCompaña.com.